This broadcast is brought to you by Colby Brooks with Century 21 Right Pace Real Estate and buyfrombrooks.com. Let Colby Brooks handle all your real estate needs. We're coming on the air with breaking news tonight on NEA Report, and right now we are live in Northeast Arkansas. It's just about 8 minutes until 10 o'clock, and there's a wanted inmate that has escaped from custody in Poinsett County, and we're bringing that to you first right here now. This is Chad Dwayne Costner, 31, and just a short time ago, he walked out of Poinsett County Detention Center, but he did that after deceiving the guards into thinking he was his brother. You're saying to yourself, his brother? Yeah, his brother was also in custody, and his brother is, I believe his name is Mason Costner. He was incarcerated. I'll show you a photo of them side by side on NEAReport.com. Let me see if I can pull up the article for everybody that's joining us. Let me scroll down, and you can see there he would be, and there's his brother kind of next to them. A little bit of a similar facial structure, different hair, but whatever the case may be, it was a successful deceit on the part of Chad, who got to the door and bolted, according to the chief deputy there, Steve Rorex. He said that he was posing as his brother and got out, took off running, and authorities realized it just a short time later that they needed to catch this guy, and they took off running after him. I believe literally is what I was told from what happened there. I don't have the exact charges that Chad was incarcerated on, but it was through the Arkansas Department of Correction, and VineLink records show there are open cases against him out of Cross and Poinsett County, and a parole hold was on him at the jail before he escaped. So he was not just in local custody. He was actually in Arkansas Department of Corrections custody, perhaps in a process of being transferred back to them. I'm not sure on that exactly because I don't have the exact charges he's facing. What we know now is tonight, Chad Costner is wanted by authorities, and if you've seen him, they're asking you to call the Poinsett County Dispatch. Of course, you could call 911 if you wanted to, but for non-emergency calls, they always like to try to keep those off the 911 system. I was given the number 870-578-2116 is the number I was given for the Poinsett County Dispatch. I'm going to look that up just real fast to make sure I'm giving out the right number. It says it's different on Google. And so let's check their website, because we all know Google can be weird. Now the website doesn't say it, but here it is. Okay, it actually does. 870-578-2116 is the phone number for the Poinsett County Sheriff's Office, and they said to give them a call. If you see this guy, if you know where he might be, he is expected to be caught relatively soon, I'm told, but that's tough to quantify in terms of hours, days, minutes, whatnot. We've got the Christmas week rolling around. Looks like it's going to possibly be a busy one in Poinsett County. Already has been over the past 24 hours. If you followed us on NEA Report, you know that there was a shooting in Poinsett County yesterday. We've covered that on NEAReport.com. A Truman man in critical condition following a shooting that took place yesterday. Let's actually cover that story, give you an update on that right now, because we've been waiting for some new information on that. But as the case continues to be investigated, it's one of those that's well, it's in the process of happening now. Before we can report anything, it's got to take place, I guess. So it took place yesterday, the whole thing that began at about 4:52. Dispatchers heard gunshots in Poinsett County and Truman. This took place, and authorities think it was a drug deal gone bad. We had gunfire next door, was the 911 call, and she said, my son witnessed someone running out of the house with a mask on. Authorities later went on to release that there were two suspects in that case, and officers were able to find an open door when they arrived. 30 seconds later, the all call went out, almost in a bit of a panic. I was told there was maybe a Christmas party going on at the time, and authorities there weren't sure what was happening, but they ran to the scene quickly, a number of them, almost 24, or at least a dozen and a half. And authorities found not just a man shot in the chest, but the dog of the man shot and killed. As I mentioned, it was a drug deal gone bad. The man, as last check, was in critical condition. He had to go into surgery. I don't know his shape now. I hope he's okay. They were confident, Chief Chad Henson, that this had been a drug house. He told me in a statement that he released. It turned violent, and now they're after the suspects. If you have any information about that, we do also ask you to contact authorities. That would be the Truman Police Department that would be in charge of that case. So tonight on NEA Report, it is a manhunt that's underway in Poinsett County, and it's for the gentleman that you're looking at right there, Chad Costner. He got out of custody, and it was an escape situation, but he was more of an artful escape instead of a brute force escape kind of a situation where he posed as his brother, and once he got to the door, he bolted. Give him a call if you have any information about where he may be. 870-578-2116 is the phone number for the Poinsett County Sheriff's Office. Thanks, everybody, for following NEA Report, liking, and sharing. We appreciate that. We hope you will share this so we can get his face out there and get it in front of as many people as possible. So hopefully we can assist authorities in getting their job done tonight. About 2 minutes until 10 o'clock, and we're going to end the live stream here. We hope you have a great weekend, and if this is the last time you hear us before Christmas, we hope you have a great Christmas week as well. We'll be back next week with more news from Northeast Arkansas on NEA Report. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Stan Morris reporting.